Hello and welcome to Tibabel. I can't believe it, we've reached the final episode of Season 2. In the past few months, we've explored the beauty of poetry and uncovered the ways each poem resonates with our everyday lives. Today, we're ending our meaningful journey with Anthology of Poems for Year 6 pupils. And I'm so excited because today, I'm not the one doing the poetry reading. We have two incredible Year 6 pupils with us who have embraced the beauty of poetry. And they'll be sharing two delightful poems by Layla Burke. So I hope you're ready to listen with full attention because attention reaps retention. Let's start with Layla Burke's Swinging.
Swinging, swinging, low and high, down in the green grass and up in the sky. When I'm bigger, I'll stand when I swing. When I'm bigger, I'll do everything. Swinging, swinging, low and high, up in the treetops, down by and by. When I'm bigger, then I can try. When I'm bigger, I'll reach to the sky. Swinging, swinging, high and low, up to the sun and down I go.
Wow! Wasn't that wonderful? Please give it up for Oliver Tang from Class 6S. Thank you so much for bringing swinging to life for us. It's not easy to capture the energy and rhythm of poetry, but you did an amazing job. There's something so special about the simple act of swinging. Going higher and higher, feeling like you're about to touch the sky. The poem captures that childlike wonder perfectly. I love the way it expresses the excitement of getting bigger and imagining all the things you'll be able to do, like standing on a swing or reaching up to the sun. This poem might seem simple, but if you sit with it for a moment, it speaks to something deeper about our relationship with growing up. There's this beautiful tension between the child swinging, reaching for the sky, and that longing to do everything when they're bigger. How often did we as children feel like we couldn't wait to grow up, to have control over our lives, to do all the things we weren't yet able to do? But here's the thing about swinging. It's not just about the heights we reach, but also about that rhythmic movement, that balance between soaring up and then coming back down. It's a metaphor for life in so many ways. We want to reach for the sky, but life is always a balance between those high moments and the grounded ones. Sometimes, like the child in the poem, we focus so much on what we'll do when we're bigger, but we forget to appreciate the simple joy of the moment we're in. This resonates with me on a personal level because I often find myself focusing on what's ahead, the next big thing. But like the swing, sometimes it's about being present and enjoying the ride, not just where we think we're headed. Next, we have our second poem by Layla Burke, A Garden, which is all about imagination and the dream of having a perfect little garden. Let's welcome our second reader.
If I should have a garden, I know how it would be. There'd be daisies and buttercups, and an apple tree. A dog would chase a ball there, a bird would sit and sing, and a little cat would play with a little piece of string. And in the very middle, I only have to stand for ladybirds and butterflies to settle on my hand.
Ladies and gentlemen, you just listened to Ayreen Toh from Class 6R. Thank you, Ayreen, for taking us into that peaceful, imaginative world. Your reading really made the poem bloom. and I could almost feel the butterflies landing on my hand. Our garden really taps into that magical world of imagination, doesn't it? The speaker describes a garden that's full of all the things we loved as kids. Flowers, animals, and just pure wonder. What I really love is how the garden seems like a peaceful haven, a place where everything is in harmony. You've got daisies, buttercups, and even a little apple tree. It's so simple, yet it's exactly the kind of space we dream of having when we were younger. The part that stands out most to me is the image of ladybirds and butterflies settling on the poet's hand. It's such a gentle and serene image. It shows us how in this perfect garden, there is a connection between the person and nature. It's a place where you don't have to chase after beauty or happiness. It just comes to you naturally. I think that's a lovely metaphor for life. When we create spaces, whether physical or emotional, where we feel safe, calm, and open, the beauty of life comes to us effortlessly. It's a wonderful and powerful reminder that we can create our own gardens in life. Places where we feel peaceful, happy, and in tune with the world around us. And that brings us to the end of today's episode and of this season of Toba Bell. A big virtual round of applause for all our readers today. You both did such an amazing job bringing these poems to life. I'm so proud of how you embrace the beauty of poetry and share it with all of us. As we wrap up this season, I just want to thank each and every one of you for coming along on this journey with me. We've explored so many poems together, laughed, reflected, and hopefully found new ways to look at the world around us. Poetry has this incredible way of connecting us to the simplest, most beautiful moments in life. Whether it's the feeling of swinging higher and higher, or imagining a perfect little garden. So, until next season, keep reading, keep dreaming, and keep finding poetry in all the everyday moments. Thanks again for tuning in to Toba Bell. I'm your host, Bella Wee.